Afternoon. I almost said morning. Isn't exactly that. I swear, this is usually where I am. Got my wristband on. Let's see, can I get it off? I can. I swear that does your guys' do it? Our garbage can travels by itself. I don't want to do any of this. Sorry, you guys. I'm not awake today. Hopefully you're in the right spot. The other camera is dead. I did that video yesterday about people in your family being bullies. I'm feeling like half my head is cut off. Hold on, let me check. Then again, I guess I worry too much. Anyway, I did that vlog, and do you know how you guys just get talking and it doesn't feel like you've been, blabbing on that long? It's exactly yesterday. I figured, okay, I'm gonna be pushing it. It's gonna be like 40 minutes. Because on the new camera, I don't know if it's the memory card or the camera, it stops the time you were taking. It doesn't like stop, but it stops recording it and starts back at 0. So I'd look up and I'd like see 20. There was one time I caught it at 0 and I was like, I just can't see it right. There's food in the sink. And so when I got it all into the editing software program, and I got all, I think there was 5 in total, and got it uploaded. It was like an hour and 40 minutes or something. I was like, oh, that's never gonna happen, so we'll just put it into 2. That way it's more manageable. So it's 12:30. Connor's still asleep. The kid's got to be going through a growth spurt. There's cereal in here. Does anybody else have this happen? I am really trying not to be so loud. Because though I turn off the background noise, it seems to always still come up on the video really bad. That's why the first few videos, when I super sped it up, oh, there's a lot of cereal in this sink. It had that whiny, screechy noise, and I am so sorry for that, you guys. So, cold cereal, gross. Kind of used YouNow yesterday. My hand is greasy. And I was talking, this was before I posted the vlog, and I don't know how to share the video I did on YouNow with YouTube. It won't let me. There, maybe that's not as loud. Or it's new. Yesterday was my first time on there. And I did the hashtag internet bullies. And got a lot of feedback. And it was nice. It's a bittersweet moment. I'm glad I touched people. But at the same time, I wish I didn't have to on that aspect. Oh, my head. Because that's a conversation we really shouldn't have to have, right? We should tell our children not to do it, and they should not do it. We should not have to tell adults not to do it, but we have to. And that's pathetic. that's sad. And, oh, sorry you guys, like pounding. It's pathetic. You shouldn't have to tell an adult not to bully others. And we were looking last night because we thought the whole thread was taken down. Thread, I think it's a thread, post, whatever. And it wasn't. It was just that section. Because like I said, people had said goodnight, I'm not dealing with you anymore. Oh, no, sorry, she said that. And then 3 fairly fat posts just kept talking. There are some people I have learned, my children sometimes can be it, sometimes my husband, sometimes me. I don't like to admit to it, don't tell him, shh. We all like to be right. And I know sometimes we want our point heard. But when you fight so much to get your point across, and then you resort to immaturity and calling names and threatening people, you kind of lose that point. Okay, I found another sponge. So the point, though it can be seen what was being gone for, when you resort to being a child and name calling, you lose that point. No one sees it anymore. And that's why sometimes fighting with these people is not worth it. But I fully understand why people want to do it, because I wanted to defend my honor. And though I and Tammy were, and they're, like I said, I think Sherry was one and Cheryl or something was another. And my husband went and actually spoke with Tammy yesterday because her son's the one we have on the weekends. He had left, Belton. Nobody wants to see, 14-year-old butt crack. So Anthony took him over, and he was kind of touching base. And this is a woman who, one of them, and I don't know which one's which. Tammy knows them better. I'm a quiet, keep to yourself, and this is one of the reasons why. I feel like I'm losing water. She's in the church. She's, from what I've heard from others, she's a great woman. And she's got her job threatened. I believe she was one. I don't think she was the one that, brain fart, I swear, who got threatened with the, adoption stuff. But she works, in a job where, yeah, she decides other people's stuff and she helps them out. And that's the key. She helps them out. It doesn't matter their background. It doesn't, from what I've gathered and what Anthony gathered, you can come in there higher than a kite. If you need help, you need help. And she's willing to put in that help. And I know some might say, here we are, Amy. Ami, whatever you want to call me, because, yeah, that's it. Can't call me late for dinner because I'm the one cooking it. But Oh, my ear. This is a woman who is a pillar of the community. And, oh, that was the point. We're talking about this because just us talking about it isn't going to do anything. And it isn't just going to stop because I made 2 vlogs about it. We're talking about what I would consider an epidemic. Because, and like Anthony and I have talked about, people don't know any bounds. Sorry, I can see outside and there was stuff moving. And it's a fenced in backyard. To touch on that, people know no bounds. I don't fully believe that. I believe people don't give a whoop about it. I think they know what they should and shouldn't do, and I believe they know how to act. Especially when you're getting into adulthood, let alone 40 something, you know how to act. So I am my nail went between fork tine. That was gross. Whoa, no food, just disgusting feeling. We're talking about people who've been on the internet, and in this case, one, who've been on the internet more than 5 years, more than 5 months, probably more than 10. Internet's been around a while, and we've had access to it, and I swear to God, all of the silverware is in my sink right now. And I got rid of a bunch already. You want some good ones? IKEA. The butter knife can cut steak. It's scary. But these are people who know better. They know how you should act online. Basic etiquette. And how to treat other people with respect. And in Shauna's case, she just doesn't want to. And this isn't I got my feelings hurt kind of situation. This is, if you guys didn't watch the last vlog, this is years of abuse. So I said in the vlog, 2011. It's been longer than that. 2008. The abuse and disrespect wasn't prevalent. I had to separate myself from her, and my mama told me, don't talk to her. And I should have listened. But stupid me wants to give everybody a chance. I guess in some people, I give them a chance to screw me over again. And this is a prime example of it. I can't get the handles of these scissors clean. Used, abused, but in a wet kind of situation. And it's just like, I joked today about messaging Jerry and saying, because I almost feel like he's being abused. I'm not the only one that feels like that. And he doesn't know how to get out. If she's abusive to strangers, she's abusive to her own husband. And at this point, this man's 50-something. 59 this year. It's elder abuse. But I don't think he's smart enough to know to reach out for help. And though you guys can hate, I don't want him reaching out to me. There's just some things you don't do. And he can't pretend to be naive to the situation. I couldn't even call. He called when we were going back and forth for Anthony's surgery, because we hadn't planned on telling him, because we don't find that he has any place in our lives anymore. Ew, water spots. And so my husband just laid the dishes down, but I don't, or the silverware. I don't blame him. It's just kind of gross. So he called, and I didn't know what to say to him. You know, it's one of those awkward moments. Like, why are you calling me? You didn't care for a year. Now all of a sudden you give two poops. So I was just like, what are you up to? Like, I told him how the appointment was. I've never been rude to him. We've never treated him with any amount of disrespect. So I talked to him. I stepped outside. His house had 5 kids in it. And then my husband, my cousin's husband, and you know how men get. And so I stepped outside to talk to him, and I told him what was going on and all the information we had at that time, which I don't remember when this call was, but it wasn't a significant amount. I don't think surgery had exactly been thrown out there yet. And so, you know, there was that pause after I told him, and I'm like thinking in my head, all right, just say goodbye. I don't want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me. So just let it go. And I was like, what are you up to? What are you watching? You guys just having a nice night in? And then I hear the yapping chihuahua in the background. And you could tell he was ashamed. You can just hear it in someone's voice. Because he was like, yeah, just sitting around watching TV tonight. And I was like, good. And chihuahua. And I was like, oh, really? Whatever, dude. I was nice. I could have said, hey, how's your bee doing tonight? Got rid of that infestation you had, but I didn't. Because he shouldn't have to hear it from both ends. She's not mature enough to act like an adult. So I'm going to. Oh, that has food in it. I didn't wash that. I'm looking. I didn't. It was too low. Anyway, you could hear. And then you could hear, like, his upbeatness was gone. And so there's definitely abuse there. I know there's been forms of control and abuse before. He didn't want to handle the money. She did. They've ended up getting multiple cars, multiple repos, multiple, hold on. It was just like really pulling in my measuring spoon. Repos, credit card debt, like maxed out, and what I've learned, not what you need to, you don't need to do anything. Narcissists are never at fault. They're never to blame, and they are quick to threaten, as you guys have heard. And follow me on Twitter, as you've making sure all of these are clean. And so, like in the post, how she couldn't go to the doctor, because it was my fault. Slander's been going on for years. It's just something that I've put up with. And in putting up with that, I've reinforced the child's bad behavior. I didn't really realize I'd have to be raising 2 other adults along with my own children, my own 6'2" I've had to fight their battles. I've had to play counselor. Our Valentine's, actually, when Anthony proposed, they came over fighting and crying and whining. And I had to play mediator. Anthony wanted to ask me to marry him that night, even though it was all official. He just wanted to give me the ring. And he picked the weirdest way. Side note, I was in the tub. But it's Anthony. If you knew Anthony a little more, you'd understand. Every bowl in my house too, I swear. And all of them have had cereal eaten in them, and they're all caked in there. So, we're just gonna let this soak. Let me dry off my hands. They never did anything, really for us. We never asked them to watch the kids, because, she's made it very clear. Basically, she's allergic to children. She don't want any. Here's a scary thought. Years ago, they talked about reversing his vasectomy. That was a scary concept, them having children. Though, in spite of him, I turned out pretty good. If I do say myself. I'm not feeling 100% today. Nope, I was told this window makes it black. Not that I have really anywhere else to go, because my kid's still asleep. Anyway, you would think he would wake up while I was talking. Nope. He's dead to the world. Anyway, so, did I do laundry? Don't you hate wandering? Anyway, no, I didn't. Xander threw his clothes in there. Good on him. Can't throw this away, I guess. And I didn't do that one. Anyway, just stupid stuff like that. She wants all the sympathy. She wants everyone to be able to blame everyone else. And what I've noticed over the years is no one tends to ask questions. And I think that's bad on our part. Especially, cramp in my thumb. Especially with like us and us wanting our children to ask a million questions and ask and why. And though when it's turned on us, it's irritating. But we teach them to do this. And then we weren't. You could see where Jerry started to question things, but he's so desperate to have a warm body next to him. It doesn't matter who it is or how bad he's being treated. So it's been quite a few hours. Hello there.
Paparazzi, I must protect my image.
Excuse me. Anyway, so it's been a few hours. We got busy, had to go make dinner, meet with someone, try to help with the situation online and protecting my children. What else did we do? Had to go pick up Anthony, had to cook dinner.
I had a pretty laid back day. You were the one that had it like, whoa, day.
Yeah. Well, this is where I had my surgery, and it's an awful angle. It makes it look really bad. Anyway, and so, it's just a long day. I'm tired. Oh, my sonogram this morning, I already got the results from. I didn't recognize the number, but they left a message, and there is a cyst on the back of my knee, which is what my doctor was thinking it was, because for me it felt like I was tearing a muscle or something, cartilage in the back of my kneecap. And it does. I have what is called a Baker's cyst. So thank you, Krista. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, there's some on the stove, and then put the rest up, please. Okay. So yeah, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed, you guys. But you'll see us tomorrow again. Alright.
Can I show them real quick? Just something really weird.
Okay, hold on. There you go.
Okay. I have a quick question. Has anybody... Oh, I gotta turn this on. Has anybody tried to wash their cereal lately? Apparently we were.
Chef, I meant to put it up! Tell them goodbye.
Okay, bye. Don't try to wash your cereal, guys.
Later.
Anyways, I forgot to put up the cereal, so there's on me. Anyways,
Bears on her.
we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bears.